Hey everybody, it's Nathan again, back with another episode of us coloring this 4-page sequence from new template AV after Vega. So let's see, last episode we finished up with the nurse and the prisoner. That's Dr. Harding, I got it wrong in the last episode. I haven't read template in a while, or I did look at the script for this one. I just got him confused. So I got Bryce is the African American in his white shirt, or maybe light blue. Haven't quite decided yet. I think the blue fits nicely, so maybe we'll just keep it like that. But yeah, that's what we have left. So let's go ahead and get started. I think a good place to be would be like on this first one. We'll just get that all set up. All right. There we go. I have a page here from last episode. So I have his colors that I used for that. Most of the time I'll use three colors, just like especially like this style. It's like a base color, a shadow, and then a highlight. But on the African Americans, their skin reflects light a lot more. So I went ahead and added a fourth color on that. Just like a very, very highlight. I guess a specular light, you would say. Let's go ahead and get started here. So I got that. Oops. Oh, okay, that was the darkest. Guess when I did the flats, I laid in the darkest skin tone first. And again, just kind of going in loosely, putting in my shadows so I can have a better idea of how it's going to look. And what I'll do, I'll end up putting a rim light on this side, lighting him up. So I'm gonna have a darker color on that side of his face as well, so that the rim light stands out and I have a little bit more of a core shadow going on. So you can see really loosely, just kind of painting my shadows in, and now I can go back in and get that mid-tone the way I want it. And I'm using my block brush and just letting the pressure do the work. You know, if I want less tone on it, less kind of like you would like a paintbrush or whatever. Less build up, then I'll put less pressure on it. My working on a Cintiq. If I want more tone, then I'll just push a little bit harder. Yeah, just letting my tools do the work for me. Keeping in mind where my light source is going to come from. And cheating it a little bit on this one, just for drama's sake. Which is allowed. When I was remember when I used to color Wetworks, I used to get comments from my editors and Jim Lee all the time, complaining, because we'd have like storylines that took place in caves or what have you, and I'd always just stick to the basics. Okay, they're in a cave, this rock here is going to have a lot of dirt, so it's going to be brown, and they want to see like some weird type of lighting, and I was always just so headstrong, you know. It's like, oh well, that's, you wouldn't see that in real life, and everything, and you know, and eventually it came to, you know, all right, fine, you know, it's what they want to see. I'll just give them that, and after a while, then you start seeing it. You're like, yeah, this isn't going to happen in real life, but you know what? It does look a lot better. Looks a lot more interesting. So you kind of have to keep that in mind as well. Not everything is going to be realistic. I mean, again, you know, this is like a science fiction book with androids and everything, you know. So, especially on the book, you know, Wet Works, the aliens and all kinds of stuff as well. Looking back is pretty silly. So gotta be open. You know, sometimes you just gotta go with what looks good, you know, as opposed to what's right. Let me get my soft brush just to kind of even this out a little bit more. There you go. All right. Next. I'm not really fond of this mid-tone I was using before. I'm just kind of lighten that up a little bit more. So that looks too much. Yeah, that looks pretty good. You know, just, everybody's always asking, you know, how I pick my colors, and well, that's how. You know, nothing crazy about it. I don't have like a whole system. You know, it's nothing you really learn. It's like, oh, this is how you pick colors. It's just trial and error, trying out different things. You know, I'm sure it's one thing a lot of people, you know, if there's one thing you learn from my videos, it's what I wanted to be is definitely experiment. You know, just don't be afraid to try new stuff. That's how you're going to learn. Sure, sometimes you might fail, you know, but don't think of it as failing. Think of it as a learning experience. You know, break it down, like why didn't that work? You know, and learn from those mistakes. I think that looks pretty good. I just had one more highlight color. Just gonna blend that a little bit. All right, and then I'll get, let's see, the rim light going. Yeah, that looks good. And now, yeah, I think we'll stick with that lighter blue like I was saying initially. Let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, I think that'll go nicely with the green background. Alright, let's go a little bit lighter. We'll get the highlight on here, the rim light, excuse me. And on the shoulder here as well. Go. And just kind of drop this in here a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. And like that. And then what I want to do, multiply. So I'm going to kind of bring the shadow in on this side of him. Might be too much. Just kind of help redirect the viewer, because I believe she's going to be talking in this panel. I'll have to check that. Take that and do it on this nurse over here as well. So that stark white is just kind of bugging me a little bit. Maybe color? Nope, I went to saturation. Color. There we go. Hide the selection. Gradient. Multiply. Yeah, that looks alright. Let's kind of turn that off and kind of go back in a little bit more. That lightest color. Yeah, that works for me. Alright, and I wanted to darken this in a little bit. Add a little bit of gray to it as well. And that'll should help darken the area. Is that too much? Maybe put that on a separate layer, and then I can adjust it. Like that. There's still a little bit of green popping through. Let's see. I'm trying to bring a little bit of that into the shirt as well. Not dissolve, normal. think that works. And one page done. So we get rid of this page now. Let me close that. Ooh, boy. Next page. Let's keep on moving along. I'll do the same thing with the rim light along his shoulders and his head. So let's do that. I think I'll just finish up these 2 pages and then we'll call it an episode. And maybe I'll just finish. Let's see where we are on time. Because you know what? I forgot this guy's eyeballs. Yeah, looks good. I'll do his jacket first. And that's the regular color. Okay, 1 jacket down. 2 jackets down. And we'll do the rim light here as well. Let's kind of tie it together. All right, looks good. Let's get let me see. I believe this and this. So that's our mid-tone. And then paint in the shadows. Yeah, I'm just going to go this way instead. Start dark and then go lighter because we're going to need this rim light anyway. So I'm just going to paint in the rim light first. And that'll help us tell us where we need to put you know, our shadows and whatnot. So there we go. Same thing on this guy. It's going to be on top because the light source is going to be from behind him, facing us. So it'll be up here going down. So All right, let's grab those two colors. And there goes the AC. All right, there's that one. Still need to get the very highlight, but I'll get that in a second. Again, just kind of working in a assembly line. I don't want to go to that other page to grab that highlight color just yet, because I feel in a little bit of a groove here. Get that last highlight. And that's that page done as well. Alrighty then. Let's take a look, see where we're at before we call it a day. Put my gradient map on. That page down. Put this maps on there, and that one too. Yeah, I really like that blue for his shirt. Has a subtleness and then kind of balances out the pages as well. So we'll go ahead and call it here. Let's see. I think I'll do, yeah, why not? We'll do one more episode. I'll finish up these last three Bryces, and then we'll look at special effects, I guess. I could drop some in. final tweaks and touches, and yeah, so I'll see you guys soon. If you want to see more of my color work, go to lummage.deviantart.com, and you can join the Facebook fan page. It's facebook.com/lummage1. That's the number 1. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you like what you see, hit that like button. I've enjoyed doing the sequential stuff. It allows me to not only make more videos, but it gets some work done at the same time. So let me guys know if you enjoy this type of stuff, where I kind of ramble on about points here and there, and get some work done. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, thanks for watching.